Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning into another Supatease video. And we've got another round of changes for patch 9.2, another big W, another big win. There have been a lot of changes made to the game. And if you want to make sure that you're staying up to date with those changes and are ahead of the competition, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's just going to let you know when my videos go live so you can stay in the know and now for everything World of Warcraft. Now, in the PTR, moving up into 9.2, I had been looking at the loot tables for the raid, seeing a lot of items that could be very obscene in PvP situations, and I was wondering, are they going to make any PvP specific modifications to these trinkets? Because in addition to these new trinkets, they were changing the initial set bonuses of wearing PvP trinkets from a bonus to versatilities to just some basic flat stats, and I didn't think that flat stats could really compete with some of the powerful effects that these trinkets had to offer. And after the game had released, I started to see a couple of these trinkets sneaking in, particularly one that was able to do 60,000 damage off global cooldown with no animation. So you would just be Thanos snapped out of the game with this trinket. You thought the Resonator was powerful. You would not wait until you've seen one of these trinkets in action. And there was, of course, a couple of them oriented towards healing and absorption effects, and we've seen those be problematic in the past. So it was a big worry for me, but it seems to be a worry no longer as we see massive sweeping nerfs to every single one, 60%, 70%, 55%, 50%, just overall cutting them in half and gutting them out at the moment. So if you're worried about those trinkets interfering with the PvP experience or kind of having to go into the raid and get one of them, it seems like that is not going to be the case. And I am just astounded by the amount of changes coming out at the moment for patch 9.2, because a lot of times I was thinking like, okay, that's probably it for my update videos. Oh, there's more, and it's this kind of frequent tuning that I think is going to put World of Warcraft in a phenomenal position. Things like when they tuned a set bonus for something like Feral Druid, there was a lot of outcry that that's too much, that's too heavy-handed, Feral Druid's not going to be competitive, and then coming back to it and then readjusting it a little bit. This type of tuning is very important for getting the game in tune and getting the game in a place where all the specializations feel like they've got a competitive option or a compelling niche within the game. This reception to feedback since the inception of the Community Council has been phenomenal as well. I've been really enjoying the interactions that I see on that forum, and then their responsiveness to feedback since then has been great. It makes me very excited to see what was really left for patch 9.2, and also more importantly, what is next. What is the next expansion going to be like, right? When we see big feedback points like the conduit energy systems and such like that from the PTR and not getting iterated on prior to launch, it almost feels like I feel like maybe we're not going to see that happen again, and the next expansion could be actually, in fact, the most amazing thing ever, especially if we see more of these class-specific adjustments like we saw for Shadowlands. All the specs that got a big tune-up there definitely felt a lot better for the remainder of the expansion. So if they get under the hood of those remaining specializations, I think a lot could really be get done, and a lot could change and improve moving forward. So I'm very excited about it. I just wanted to drop this little update video for you. And if you'd like to stay up to date with those other videos, I'll have them linked at the end of this one, because there was a lot of changes to specs that might pique your curiosity in checking out a new one. But aside from that, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like this frequent tuning? Do you like this receptiveness to feedback? Is this enough to kind of drive the game in a good direction, do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. If you'd like to follow me live, I stream on twitch.tv/Supatease pretty much every day. I've only lost one day in the last like 140. So if you'd like to tune in for some viewer games, and I am doing the 2400 challenge, which is getting 2400 rating in PvP on every single class. It's going to be an interesting journey to try and figure that out. I haven't decided all of the specs yet, but that is underway as we speak. But aside from that, thank you very much for watching the video. Quick little update, and I will catch you in the next one.